Hi, everybody. Thanks for bearing with us while we ran off to take our quick break. We are back, and we are excited for the Deuce's Deviled Eggs. Mentioned in chat if you're watching on YouTube. And if you are watching on
Sounds
YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do the YouTube stuff. Um, so far tonight, our heroes have made their way deeper into Lafandi. They found themselves in the glittering caverns, a sort of beautiful natural wonder of Lafandi. Our heroes had the chance to meet the Master Mage Berea Whitestorm, an incredibly wise 15 to 16-year-old wizard from Lafandi's past. Like deviled eggs and USP, subscribe to USP and get deviled egg recipes. I don't think you want my deviled egg recipes.
I don't have any deviled egg recipes.
My recipe is go to hell and buy them from the devil himself. Good choice.
one way to do it.
They're golden eggs.
Our heroes managed to talk their way into the glittering caverns where they met Berea. Berea had a wonderful one-on-one session with Resonant, talking with her about her responsibilities as the team mom because she is the Mutants Master Mommy. The one that's not named Crystal Frazier, of course. While the rest of the team had a chance to hang out with a couple of the native Lafondans. Centuria and Bowman got to interact with a large crystalloid, who, while not being able to speak the language, was able to communicate with them that there is a second way out of the cavern, and tried to be just generally friendly through body language. Overdrive and Morturia managed to interact with a young Lafondan girl who gave them both crystal action figures of themselves in exchange for a magic trick or an explanation. And before everybody could really settle in and get the group out of here, there was an explosion. The crystals in throughout the caverns began to scream and glow crimson, and they shattered, sending shards all throughout the cavern. These shards embedded themselves in a number of individuals, including Bowman, who is currently struggling with the transformative effect of the Soulless Curse, and Berea, who was also peppered with these shards, and thanks to Dice knowing what makes good drama, she is under the controlled condition. So she is pretty far gone in the soulless process. So this is going to be a whole bunch of fun as our heroes spring to their feet to intervene in whatever way they can. Starting with Overdrive.
Am I aware of the fact that something has bushwhacked Bowman?
No.
No, in that case, I am going to do my area burst, which is selective. Okay. I believe that's going to clip all of the yellow spheres. That large one down below Centuria is going to be out. And anything beyond that. But the two immediately to the left of Mortis and myself, as well as the two directly north.
So those guys are behind a wall from where you guys are.
Oh yeah, there's a wall. Well, then I guess I'll just burst on those little mofos right in here in the little cave with us.
Perfect. Okay.
That's the pound cloud. Yeah. So they need a dodge save of 18.
They will both succeed on the dodge save of 18.
That is rude. Okay, so that is... Ooh, it was only 15, so that's really good. All right, so that means they only need a toughness of 19.
One of them will fail, one of them will succeed. What happens, Overdrive?
Okay. Because it's a kind of a confined space, he's not used to sort of being that limited for the runaround. So he's like actually running up on the walls and around, just sort of filling this little cavern with a blur, and fists are flying, and one of them gets knocked down, the other one does not. And I guess I will end sort of right here, so I can keep an eye on things. This red one is not turned, right? That's one of our
Correct. Yep.
friends.
That's Armand, the guy
That's
in the
Armand.
armor with the glaive.
Oh, okay. Wait, so the blue one's the little girl?
Yes, the blue one's the little girl next to Manchuria.
All right. Then I will try to, I don't know, provide cover for the little girl.
Awesome. Bowman, you are compelled.
Sure am.
You are compelled to do harm to Centuria because she's
Power
right
of
next
crystal
to her.
compels you. Power of crystal compels you.
Wow.
Okay, so Bowman. So he's going to go like for the bow. He's going to go take out an arrow. Looks like he's aiming to take a shot, but this thing is sort of taking him over. I don't know if there's any like visual effect to it.
Well, you are riddled with red crystals.
Ah.
And actually, Kat, I'm going to give you a hero point.
Great.
As you are compelled to take one of those magic crystals off of your body and attach it to the arrow you're going to shoot at Centuria.
Oh, okay.
Fake. Don't like that.
So
That's the true Centuria, by the way, not the.
So yeah, instead he's just like tears one of these crystals out. There's probably like a bit of blood from how deep in it is, and jabs it onto the end of an arrow, sort of rigging it inside where normally it would explode with like foam or something, and then just kind of like stabs it into Centuria's back.
Bowman.
Bowman, why?
Stop.
Why?
Bowman, cut it out. Come on, man.
Don't do that.
And you feel compelled to use 5 points of power attack and 5 points of all-out attack.
Wow.
I believe I would need to.
Alex.
So Bronze Age of him.
Okay, should I just roll like a arrow thing?
Yeah, just an arrow attack.
Okay. So yeah, but rather than like a normal foam arrow, he like jabs the crystal in it, so like some of the foam like spurts out. The thing is totally broken and ruined, and then just like backstab.
Excellent. Backstab. So that's a 24 to hit Centuria's parry DC. Because this is a
50.
damaging effect, it's damage 8. So 15 and 8 is 23, plus 5 for the power attack is DC 28, Centuria.
My parry is 18. Do I have to roll it or?
Nope, I need a toughness save for the 28.
Oh, toughness.
Or sorry, the 28.
25. Does evasion have anything to do with this?
No, nope.
Okay, well I'm gonna re-roll that then. Nope. 29.
29. You will still take a bruise because it's your weakness, but you do not take a bruise in a daze.
Fine.
Is Bowman able to like speak at all, or is he just
Bowman is able to speak. You are still free to take free actions.
okay? Then he is going to say, "You need to get everyone out of here. I don't know what's happening to me."
I'll punch you in the face.
You could do that too.
No, not that.
At the face, at the face.
Payback for Bowman in the terminus.
Wow.
Wow. Somebody's holding a grudge.
Well, you see,
Apparently.
Bowman has a tradition. He always leaves an extra tooth in the other extra dimensions you guys go to. So.
Oh my god. No. They're gonna come back for revenge.
The Legion of Lost Teeth.
Wow.
Oh no.
It's a
Teeth
Lafandi
arrows.
tooth, a Terminus tooth.
Teeth arrow.
Ew.
Oh.
Bowman is the origin point of every tooth fairy.
I am magic.
You're the master mage of tooth fairies.
Wow.
Bowman, please give me a fortitude save. to try to
Bowman,
resist
stop.
the
I'm not
effect.
Bolt.
Wow. I mean, if it was a crowbar. All right. Ooh. I kind of want to see where this goes, if I'm being honest. I'm going to take that 16.
Calvin.
What?
Bowman, with that 16, you are transferred down to the controlled condition.
Ooh. One more round. Let's go.
Oh my god.
So controlled is like compelled, except now you could take a standard and a move action instead of just one or the other.
Fools.
But they're still controlled by the rocks.
Does it increase the DC of the fortitude save?
It does not increase the DC, but it is a cumulative affliction. So since you took another degree, it goes down one more.
Okay, so
It's
I'd have to
cumulative
get up,
and
right?
progressive, I should say.
Rude. That is the height of debaggery.
I just want to see what'll happen. I'm gonna take the 16.
Okay. What's gonna happen is Centurion's gonna knock you the fuck out.
Kate said, "Knock you out."
I have to check one thing real quick, unless somebody is a better rules lawyer than me, about resisting a third degree effect. When do you get to?
Oh, I think if it's 3 degrees, you're kind of in it for the encounter.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Is
Alvin.
it? Oh, okay. Well, if
It-
that's the case, then
In
I'll.
it to win it.
Yeah, I think you're not allowed to resist for 10 rounds. I think that's the
Oh
case.
my god.
Oh my god, it would be really funny. Okay, but
Let it
I will.
lie. Let it lie. Ride it out.
Oh god, I want to so badly.
Don't listen to him,
Just
Calvin.
ride or die. Ride or die. Ride or die.
Okay, I don't know, high or low.
Oh my god.
Ride it out. I'm here for it. I love the drama. I love the tea.
I do too.
You realize you're not gonna. It's ride or die. If you ride it out, you will die.
Yeah.
Damn it, the dying part. All right, I will spend a hero point and try to re-roll that fortitude save.
Whack.
I could always fail.
'Cause
Hate
there's,
this family.
there's no more just left to bring you here. Bring you back.
You just did.
Ooh. All right, hero point out, fortitude save. Let's go.
But it becomes 27.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is enough to be okay. You are no longer under the effects of the mind control.
Lucky you. Sure, it was about to punch you in the face.
My teeth remain where they are for now.
We don't know you're not mind controlled anymore. You're still covered in crystals, so we can still punch you for one now.
That's
Oh, sorry. Was that out loud?
Ooh.
Everybody hears a pained shriek as the soulless Lafondins. Andy, what is the
Oh.
Da, da,
plural
da, da,
for
da.
Lafond?
Holy shades of Suicide Squad, Batman. I feel like
Yeah,
we're.
really.
I would think Lafondians.
It is Lafondians.
Okay, I thought so too.
But I think LaFondise has a nice flow to it. Okay. Yes, a minute of recovery time or outside aid for 3rd degree.
That's what I thought.
That's rules lawyer legit.
Thanks.
Calvin, what was the trick for making the move while showing the movement? What is happening?
Oh, while you're holding down left click, you right click, and each right click makes a point.
I just keep moving the screen around.
What layer are you on?
I'm on the token layer.
It's like you click first, and then you start to drag, and then you right click. And then
Oh.
each right click is like a.
Don't you have to do something at the end when you right click for the final movement to actually have it move you?
No, you just release the left click.
These guys are going to eat Mrs. Chen up here.
That's
What?
right.
Oh no.
Oh no,
We're going to eat Mrs. Chen.
that's not good.
Then, nom 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 nom. But these ones are going to charge over at Centuria, leaving these two fine folks alone. And these 3 attack the crystalloid, but don't do any damage to it. Centuria. I get a 15 and an 18 to hit your parry DC. I think 18 hits.
Yeah, 18. My parry is 18.
Okay. Please give me a fortitude save.
23.
That's going to be a bruise.
Is it actually a bruise?
It is. It's a real bruise, not a magic bruise.
Okay, so then is it a bruise and a daze?
Nope. Yeah, I guess technically yes. Yes, it's a bruise and a daze.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. And then this one over here next to Overdrive is going to try to eat Overdrive. And get a 26 to hit your parry DC.
Gee, I think that's got it there, Chief.
Okay, please give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude?
It's damage resisted by fortitude. Like Resonance.
Joke's on
Tempest
you, I got a
Thrust.
good fortitude. Ah,
Not
that-
good enough.
ugh, that's awful. Here, have a hero point.
Give them all to me.
Let's do the reroll thing that we do so well. 42. That's better.
Hey, that is
28.
better. You're fine.
Ugh.
So
Get those teeth cleaned anytime recently?
they let out this sort of universal howl throughout the caves. You can hear the sound of people being attacked by these things in adjacent chambers, and some of them do rush out to attack all of you. Resonant.
Resonant's gonna go wide-eyed and look to Berea, see her completely covered in crystalline shards. Be like, no, can't have this, Berea, wake up! You got to stay with me. No.
She looks at you with crimson red eyes.
Right. Shoot, nobody knows how to deal with this anymore. Oh gosh. Resonant is going to pull on the power of her diamond, and she's going to attempt to nullify the magic that is affecting Berea.
I believe in you.
Yeah. So D20 plus 12, because that's the power level. I'm going to spend a hero point to reroll that because rolling a 4 sucks at this point. Rolling a 5 is not much better, but that becomes a 27.
And I will roll for the magic that is affecting her. Whack. You begin undoing the magic. Doesn't seem to have stopped yet, but it does look like you're making some progress.
Okay. And I'm right up in her face trying to do that. Overdrive! We need to get everybody out of the caves.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Whispers.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the end of Resonant's turn.
Awesome. Cat Centuria.
Alright. Centuria will yell at my big rock homie. Be like, get out of here! And then...
It makes a noise like a cement truck dumping rocks everywhere.
I hope that's a scent. And then she will throw... Well... Are we killing them? What are we doing? What are we doing then?
Agent
I
Emerald's
don't
like,
know.
kill him. It's them or us.
Knock them out or contain them somehow. There
Him
has to be
too,
a way to
though.
undo this. Yeah, you're not helping.
Where is the like little abyss thing on the map?
Over here.
Like where would it be? Over here, like where
On
the
the
bridge
left.
is going over?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
To the,
Gotcha.
to the left this time.
One hop this time. Ooh.
Wow.
Anyway.
Did she really? Did she really just? Yeah,
She really did.
Right foot, let's stomp.
Oh my lord.
Okay. I don't know. Am I able? Okay, so I'm dazed, right? So I can only use a move action or a
Or a standard.
like
Yep.
standard, right?
Yep.
So I can't pick anyone up. Right?
I mean, you could pick somebody up, you just can't go anywhere with them. You could try to grab somebody if you want to, though.
I don't want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. Now I'm sad. Do you know if my ground strike is selective or if it's just everybody?
I think it's everybody.
I have absolutely nothing good to do in this very specific little zone.
Punch Bowman back.
What'd you say?
Said you could punch Bowman back.
No. Okay. I guess I will punch the soulless in front of me. For lack of anything else to do.
Punch.
Do that. 25.
That'll hit.
DC 31.
I cannot roll a 31.
Good.
He is a minion, too. So you
Can I do
you
takedown if I'm dazed?
You just can't move between attacks. So you could punch the other guy next to Bowman if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him then. Wow.
Punch.
Didn't know. 27, crit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ow.
DC 36 from Centuria. What happens as you wreck these two soulless?
I like to think that I picked the one up and just sort of like used it like a chair in wrestling to like hit the other one against the wall, and they both just sort of like collapsed unconscious into the wall.
Ow. Next on WWE Raw.
But yeah,
Relax.
Awesome.
I think maybe the like red goes out of their eyes as they get knocked out, and they're just sort of on the ground.
Excellent. And your daze goes off at the end of your round, so you are.
Thank God, that sucked.
The evil crystalloid over here is going to gorilla stomp over to Centuria
No.
and distend a couple of red spikes from its hands and get a 16 to hit Centuria's parry DC.
Fail.
That is not going to hit. So the two red spikes slam down into the ground. You see that they fall out of his knuckles and lay there, still twitching and vibrating and screaming on the ground. And he grows a couple of more. You think he may have been trying to inject you with those.
A bit rude, but okay.
Not on the first date.
Your friend
Man.
Rocky is going to try to grab Bowman. To get him
Wait.
Wait, my friend?
Yep.
Oh no.
Bowman,
Rocky, it's okay. I shook it off.
Bowman, he gets a 22 to hit your parry DC with your 5 points of all-out attack.
With my 5 points of all-out attack on my parry DC would be 22.
He grabs you. Please give me a strength save.
He's about to yeet you into the abyss.
You're looking
Sure.
at 26.
But why?
Because he tried to hit me.
I can't get 26. Who do you think I am?
So,
If he's resisting a grab, he can use dodge as well, I think. Dodge or strength.
I think you are
Yeah.
correct. I think you're correct, yes. Give me a dodge save then, Bowman, with your 5 points of all-out attack, or 5 points all-out attack taken off.
We had that discussion at the table last night. I felt as though parry made more sense because you're resisting grab. So dodge. But anyway.
Okay, so this -5. Wow. Significantly better. 13.
You are still immobile and defenseless.
Cool.
Oh no.
As he grabs a hold of you, just both arms. He's got your arms up, and he looks at Centuria, nods, and makes a gravel noise.
No.
Hit him.
Does Centurion know that he's not like
Bowman did make some words that didn't sound like murder everybody, so you think he might be okay.
okay. Buddy, stop.
Mortis, over to you.
Cool.
Centurion.
So, if I understand correctly, we know that the soulless is not a permanent state, or it's a state that we believe that Resident can undo. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Cool. What I would like to do is fly out of this chamber and come zipping around here and literally ripping this chunk of rock off of the bridges it's connected to fly it down below so they can't come rushing over and to attack us.
Ooh, awesome. You want to break the bridges.
I basically want to do, a Superman maneuver. I want to reach over, grab the giant thing and just rip off the stone and basically take the whole chunk of stone down that they're standing on.
Awesome. Go ahead, give me an athletics check, we'll call it. And you had quickness, so you could do both bridges this round.
Athletics. 20.
That will be successful. That's enough to get it done. And that will take you this
20.
round.
Yeah, I rolled really bad.
Athletics like 16.
Yeah, I rolled really bad. So I was like, 20.
So you successfully take out those two bridges. That's a good standard action. Do you want to wind up anywhere with your move by action?
Well, if I break the bridges, it looks like that hunk of rock is not connected to anything. It would fall. So I'm going to take I'm going to fly it down and land on the ground below.
Okay, awesome.
I just basically want to remove them out of combat without actually causing any harm to them.
Right. Excellent. That was a good use of strength. I may have been super dull recently, so. That's fair. Agent Emerald's going to roll an insight check. Agent Emerald doesn't think Bowman's okay.
Oh.
So Agent Emerald's going to stab Bowman.
Oh, stabbing.
Yeah, I think that's on purpose. I thought it, quote unquote. I thought he was still mind controlled.
So, here comes the Emerald Spear. And this will be a critical hit because you're defenseless.
Oh yeah, because yes.
She does
Can I
hit.
interpose?
You can if you want.
I'm gonna interpose.
Okay, give me a toughness save. It's not a critical hit on you.
Yeah. 28.
You are fine. As she draws back with the spear with the emerald stone on the end of it, she tries to drive it into Bowman's soul, and Centuria takes the hit.
Don't touch him.
He's been lost to the soulless. There's nothing we can do for him.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
He's like, I'm fine.
He's always this grouchy.
He's always this grouchy. And she kind of looks at Bowman like, what do you mean you're fine? Nobody's ever been fine before.
Listen, I was controlled by a witch for several weeks. I'm not about to be controlled by some rocks too.
Okay, Hawkeye.
Not a fan.
Resonant, you're over there duking it out with Berea. And
Duking it out is a strong
Yeah, you're not fighting her, but she's fighting you. You hear the gems on her necklace scream all at once, and there's this sort of multicolored blend of magic that she's pulling out of each stone that she's going to try and blast you with. All of it intercut with this sort of crimson red and a little bit of the nether gold and purple.
Of course.
And she will use 2 points of power attack on this. Get a 29 to hit your dodge DC.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Sorry, 27 to hit your dodge DC.
Yeah, still do it.
DC 31 toughness, please.
Yeah, ow. 25, bruising a daze.
Bruising days. So, yeah, she sort of summons this up. The energy disperses, turns into this crackling lightning storm. And you can hear all of her gems crying out for somebody to help them as the energy is just being shunted out of her and into you. I'm going to give you a hero point, partially for psychological trauma and partially because I want to go again.
Wow.
Rude.
2 then.
Shouldn't that be? Yeah, that should be 2 points.
No.
You get to like half a hero point, bro.
1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
2 bits. Shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
There we go. Yeah, and she'll just do it again. She's got you. She's got your number. 29 to hit you that time.
29 will hit. Yeah.
Another toughness save. 31.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to. I gave myself one hit, and suddenly my toughness fell to 2.
Did you scroll on your
Instead of-
mouse wheel?
No,
Oh,
not that I noticed.
sometimes when you scroll on your mouse wheel, it adds a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
Oh. That's good to know.
I will spend a hero point to reroll that because that is 16, and I don't want to go unconscious. That's another bruise in a daze, so another hit.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this sort of all of you can hear the thunder crashing from the back of the cave somewhere, as Resonant and Beret are duking it out. Overdrive, over to you.
All right. I am running up walls and around this cavern, grabbing everyone except those who are attacking. Friends and allies in the speed wake and running out the door.
Excellent. Overdrive, you get a hero point.
Sweet.
Oh, it's not for a good reason.
That's rude.
So you gather everybody up, you race out towards the cave entrance, and when you get there, you find that it has been latticed closed with a number of these red gems with some energy arcing between them. And you can see the forces of the tyrant outside, using the tried and true technique of locking the door, setting the building on fire, and waiting for everybody to die.
That's going down the abyss or out the front door?
And that's out the front door.
Hey, I
Yes.
think. Don't be angry.
Oh god.
I'm going to stunt
Uh-oh.
my insubstantial to affect others, aka everyone in the speed wake. And then I'm going to phase through the rock and avoid the lattice. So long, suckers.
Awesome. And you're going out like the side,
Yes.
and are you going fatigued to do that stunt, or are you spending the hero point I gave you?
I will spend the hero point you gave me because I think being fatigued might be a bad thing right now. And I imagine I have quite a bit of, although I'm not as fast when I'm carrying. Let me see here. Where is my speed ranks when I'm carrying the stuff?
And are you taking just the people who have not been afflicted with the red stones, or are you taking everybody?
I had initially said just those who weren't afflicted until I realized that they were trapped in there. Fortunately, I lied. My speed is not reduced. So with 1,000 miles as a move action, I'm gonna run back in and grab everybody else, and then phase through the wall, and then yeah, however many 800 miles, whatever, get them to safety.
Awesome.
Take that, you tyrant jerk.
Oh, you're not talking about me.
No, I'm talking about the tyrant. You know, that guy who is out there watching us all, you know, die horribly.
And are
in
you
this cave
taking
of death.
are you taking everybody who is on the island that Morturia created?
Yes, if as long as I can get there.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay.
And further important
I don't want to leave.
question,
I don't want to leave anyone to die, even if they're a little wonky and whatnot.
Further important question, are you taking the afflicted people to the same location as the non-afflicted people?
I didn't know if you would let me drop people off in separate locations.
You've got
So I didn't
at
want
least
to
500
flex.
miles of movement. If you take them 10 miles away, you got plenty of movement.
Okay. The thing is, I don't know if they can be helped, so I don't necessarily want to leave them completely abandoned, but maybe like a mile away from the non-afflicted. That gives everybody a little breathing room.
Excellent.
But it's not an impossible distance if Resonant can do something for them. I mean, I don't know about this gem magic stuff. I don't know what can or can't be done, so I don't want to necessarily just abandon them to their fate.
All right, you have found yourselves in a much less target-rich environment. Good job, Overdrive.
Everybody okay? All right. I'm gonna take a breath here. It's all good.
Bowman, you are no longer grappled. Because Rocky has been unceremoniously taken away.
Rocky.
Okay.
Rocky.
Janet.
Scott.
Okay, right away. Here we go.
I wasn't dazed, so I should still have like all me actions.
Yes.
Yar. So
I was going to say, are you a pirate now?
And just like that, we're in dodgeball and Pirate Steve over there. Okay.
Avast.
He accidentally drew out his eye patch arrow.
Shoot, I'm just gonna use all of my movement to make my way over to where I last saw Gemma.
Awesome. Bowman just starts throwing wrenches at people.
Dodge. I should have, with 2 move actions, I should have 120 feet. So, boop, 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 boop.
Do.
Did you bring the cloak? Did you bring the cloak of levitation with you?
I'm actually not sure if I brought it or if I had left it with Mortis Bowman. Well, Mortis Bowman can fly, so I guess technically I should have brought it. I just don't know where I should put it. Well, if I have the Cloak of Flight, then I have Flight 5, so I'm pretty sure I can get into this room.
I am going to use one of Berea's challenge points in the middle of your turn.
No!
What?
Ooh, okay. Well, do something terrible to me.
She is going to activate her quartz to create a stone wall, locking Resonant and her in here together.
Wait,
Let's
what?
get challenge points. No.
What kind of stone is it?
What are these challenge points you speak of?
Fig stone. Challenge points are a fun rule that we are playtesting on the Patreon. If you're a member of the Mutants Masterminds Patreon, you can get access to the document describing challenge points.
I feel like that was a plug.
I know.
They're a way to offset some of the Office Space action economy of one villain against a whole bunch of superheroes.
Oh.
Kind of like legendary actions in D&D 5e.
Your challenge.
Those things.
Your plug sense was tingling.
For $3 a month, you can get all of this and more.
Okay, so if I'm using the Cloak of Flight, then I can get there with 1 move action. That being the case, as soon as I see this wall come up, I'm going to shoot an acid arrow at it.
Good choice.
which I should have on my sheet somewhere. And it specifically affects objects and is progressive and affects durability, which should affect fortitude, I think, if
Yes.
I've done that correctly.
Excellent. So 28 will hit, of course. DC 16. It's a rank 6 effect.
Yeah, hoping to weaken this wall.
The wall is okay so far, but it is progressive, so it will keep affecting each round.
Good. And then he'll just call out, Gemma, what's going on in there?
I've got to get it off of Berea. She's not supposed to be affected by this.
Overdrive got everyone outside. Well, just give me a moment. I'll get this wall down.
Okay.
Or I'll call someone else to do it. We've got 2 Centurias here. Just hold on.
All right. Resonant, over to you.
All right. Resonant is... She's hearing the gems that Berea is holding. They're screaming. Tell me, I want to do...
The lambs are screaming, Clarice.
I know. What I'd like to do is switch to Resonance Malachite, but instead of doing the heal, I want to try to basically do what she was doing for me, and try to send the positive energy back through everything. So I don't know if this is like, if this would be stunting the heal to be some sort of like emotion inducement.
Yes. I
Or
think so. I think that
okay.
sounds fair.
Okay.
Are you going to go fatigue to do the stunt, or are you going to spend a hero point to do the stunt?
I am going to go fatigued because I'm going to spend a hero point to do what is it? Untapped potential to raise the rank of the power by 3 instead of 2.
Oh, snap.
All right, so this is going to be the Malachite. So Resonant's going to pull on the power of her Malachite, so her eyes will become teal and her hair becomes the color of emeralds. And we're going to roll calibration for the actual roll, which isn't in my thing, of course, for whatever reason. A lot of my arrays didn't fit. So do you want the power check, right? Because that's what this is going to be. Yep. So that ranked it up by using untapped potential to rank it up by 3 will give me a DC, or give me a D20 plus 16.
And I think it ranks it up by 4, if I'm remembering correctly.
No, it's 3 instead of 2. I've got it on the character sheet, unless that changed.
Let me double check just to be on the safe side. I work on M&M, I should know this.
It's not one that comes up very often, but this is basically Resonant pulling on her Master Mage potential. So a lot of this...
oh, yep, 3 by 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, so a lot of this will be that the green energy of the Malachite just with that overflowing gold overlay outside of it.
Excellent. I'm thinking of holding back. That's what I'm thinking.
I crit for a 36.
The dice know. The dice know. I'm not even going to roll because it's awesome. So, Resonant, what happens as you snap Berea out of it?
So Resonant kind of gets a hold of Berea and she puts her forehead against Berea's and she's like, no, it's not going to go down like this. I'm not going to lose someone again. Please, Berea, hear me. I'm going to try to do for you what you did for me. And she's just going to, her whole body is going to glow gold as she taps into the Master Mage energy. And since she's on Lafandi now, it is several times stronger than it's been up until this point. And there is this pulse of green and gold energy that just kind of bathes the room. And as it does, the red crystals or the purple crystals on that are stuck in Berea that had been turned crimson go back to their purple hue, and they just fall out of her skin. And Berea is going to go limp in Resonant's arms.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm giving everybody a hero point.
Oh boy.
Not for a nefarious reason this time. Because you guys are excellent.
Sure.
And Resonant will actually, when she, as Berea goes limp, Resonant will go down since she did go fatigued to do that,
Awesome.
and just kind of like hold on to Berea as they're both on their knees on the floor.
Bowman, you do see that the wall dissipates, the acid sort of drips down and splashes onto the ground, and you are free to enter the chamber if you wish. Bowman wearing a cape.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cape and magic helmet.
Keep life.
Oof. And Bowman, you'll see Resonant kind of cradling Berea in her arms and just kind of like heaving with having like overextended herself.
Turia's gonna grab Agent Emerald by the arm and drag her into the circle where everybody else is.
I can walk.
She gonna drag her.
She's gonna drag her.
This one tried to stab Bowman in the back.
I tried to stab him in the front, thank you very much.
Regardless, my point still stands.
Oh, Calvin, I think you're on mute. Or your audio's not coming
Oh, that's what the problem is.
Yep, I was gonna say. I was sitting here like, I know Bowman's saying something, but I'm not hearing it.
I was like, what's going on? No, he will have entered the room with the bow up and an arrow drawn, but seeing what's going on here, he'll lower his weapon, just make his way towards Resident and just check on her. Is she okay?
I think so.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna need a minute.
Yeah, you might not have that. We've got some sort of cage blocking us in, and the tyrant's outside.
Okay. I've got an idea.
I'm a big fan of ideas.
Well, we need to get out of here, but I need to make him think that he succeeded. If there's nothing in here,
We
he's
do
just
have a second way out.
Okay. Okay. Help me up.
Yeah, he'll extend a hand, help her to her feet, give her someone to lean on.
And she'll see that Centuria has kind of entered the room, and she'll go, everything okay out there?
Yes, there's a few knocked out on the ground. Do you want us to take them with us?
Yeah, we need to get everyone out of here.
Okay. What do you want me to do with this one?
She needs to come with us.
Okay. She will. She's gonna grab her, drag her along with her, come back out and be like, Mortis! Mortis, help me get these people out.
Agent Emerald's like, I can walk, I'm fine.
On your left.
Trust you. We're getting these knocked out Fondians out of the cave through the abyss.
Okay. Sounds good.
What about Berea? She is unconscious still, right? Or
Yes.
just dazed?
She's unconscious.
Overdrive, do you want to help Berea and Resonant and Bowman with a speed wake into the abyss?
Yeah.
Into the abyss.
Can't leave until I get some. I have to get something set up before we leave.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna make it look like a massacre happened. I don't know how long I can hold it. I don't know how long I need to hold it. I'm gonna have to try. I need him to think everything went to plan.
With like an illusion or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you're up for that, you can try it. I would have thought we could just blow the cave and make it look like a collapse happened in the middle of all this chaos.
I don't know if that's gonna work. If they sift through the rubble, if they have any gem mage that can move material around quickly, they'll find nothing here.
All right. Is there anything we can do?
I want to take out the little gem action figure that I was given.
Yeah.
And I want to sort of hold that in one hand and sort of, I don't know, as Gemma's getting ready to do her illusion, see if I can harness the wellspring of velocity and channel energy into her to help reinforce what she's doing. I don't know what you want to rule that as.
I want a hero point and a speed check.
Oh, I like the sound of that. All right. Ooh, I said I have to get to the hero point that I can give you first. All right. So hero points.
Cosmic standing pike.
And then the speed. Oh, is that one of those things that's kind of like not on the new sheet?
It's not on the new sheet. I think it's just
Okay.
20 plus 18 for you.
Yes, I have to get my dice roller here.
And you have teamwork, right?
Yes, I do.
So that's 20 plus 5.
Oh, sweet.
So D20 plus 23.
Yes. For a 38.
38. That is a great aid check. You will give a plus 5 bonus to whatever Resonant is going to attempt to do. Is anybody else looking to do something like that to help Resonant?
I don't feel like there's anything that I could
Maybe you could channel some skill.
Well, I don't know what I could use here.
I do a
I don't
sick
know.
backflip.
I look really cool. I shoot a paint arrow, so it looks like there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
He's gone all Bronze Age again. He's gone all Bronze Age again.
Centurion Bowman, you do feel a weird sort of tingly sensation in your bodies.
Oh no.
Like you're having a heart attack.
Right, like what kind?
Just sort of like there's this deeper pool of energy that you're able to touch for the first time.
Okay. Let's
Sketchy.
Bowman reaches out into empty air, trying to figure out what this
Right.
sensation is.
Right.
Bowman, you do feel sort of you can almost hear Seven's voice in your head and feel this sort of strange energy that's sort of moving and warping around your hand and your fingers.
So he's, I guess, briefly flashing back, thinking of the same kind of motions he's seen her do countless times before. And he's attempting to replicate those, though probably fairly poorly.
Give me an archery check.
There it is. Oh, can I not click on it from here? Right, I couldn't do that. I will just roll one of my archery attacks. That would be a 31.
And do you have teamwork as well as an advantage? I don't remember.
I don't believe I do, because I am a loner. No.
31 is a success though. So, Bowman, you do tap in. You start sort of replicating these motions that you saw seven do, but something else takes over, and you feel this sort of deep, almost like a alarm going off inside you. You feel this sort of the increase of your heart rate. You start to sweat a little bit, and you feel the this warmth wash up out of your abdomen and up through your arms and through your body. And for a brief second, you can almost see resonant in a different light. You see this sort of faceted green and gold gem that she's sort of cocooned in, and you could see sort of small cracks and fissures in it that you're able to pour that energy you're tapping into, and you start to seal up some of the cracks.
So yeah, Bowman, like, unable to explain out loud the sensation that he's going through. He's just watching this energy that sort of like seems to flow from his hand, I guess, into Gemma.
Centuria, you were seeing a similar sort of view on your side of the room.
I will very hesitantly try to channel it.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, wrong way. 33.
Awesome. And you hear Davy's voice in your head, not as the high-pitched action figure voice, but Dave's actual voice in your head, sort of guiding you and leading you forward. And you're remembering all these warm memories, not just from your universe with Dave and Brutus, but you're also remembering a lot of the good times you've had here with the Freedom League Dark. And you too see this cocoon around Gemma that you sort of pour some of your energy into, and you see the cracks and the facets begin to lock into place, and you can hear the sound of like scintillating glass. Mortis, you feel the siren call of the underworld ringing up through Centuria's body. You, Centuria body, not the other Centuria's body.
That'd be weird.
It's already weird.
It actually seems to be focused on the action figure the little girl gave you. Can you give me an expertise crossroads check?
Sure. Give me a second. I don't have that version of the sheet open.
And let me know if you have the teamwork advantage.
I do not.
I don't know if Centuria does. I don't think so, because she's
I
sort of
don't.
a apocalypse solo survivor.
Yeah, I don't.
Mortis has an I. There's no I in team. So
There is one in win.
so expertise magic, right?
Yes. Or expertise crossroads, whatever's higher.
Yeah, they're the same.
Gem and the holograms.
You're not meant to be on the Mortis sheet tonight.
Yeah.
You can spend your Centuria luck point if you want on it. That's weird.
I definitely do. Because that was just garbage. Those playing at home, I got a 15. I have 12 ranks in this. So yeah.
Yeah.
That was a hot mess.
But it becomes a 29.
29.
So yeah, Mortis, you sort of feel that cold, haunted feeling rising up from somewhere extra dimensionally. You can hear sort of the spirits of Lafondi's long dead singing to you in this sort of crystalline musical way. You can feel the sound of glass bells tinkling in your mind, and you also see the cocoon around Gemma, and you reinforce that with some of your magic. Gemma, what do you want to do with all that?
Okay. What Gemma wants to do is she's going to tap into her diamond once again, but instead of trying to nullify magic, she is going to try to create an illusion of basically everyone succumbing to battle wounds from this attack, or succumbing to the ability, like they couldn't get out of this place. But that's going to include the soulless being destroyed by Lafondians, and the Lafondians and the crystalloids being destroyed, but basically no one gets out of here alive. Mirrored Edge is illusion 12. It's 4,000 cubic feet. It affects sight, hearing, and touch. And yeah,
I'll throw in
So-
smell for free because of the
there's all the bonuses.
all the magic you're getting.
Okay. So with that, Resonant is going to spend a hero point for untapped potential to again tap into the Master Mage energy to solidify this image for a longer period of time, because I don't know how long it needs to last. So with all of that said, what would you like me to roll?
Expertise magic plus 10.
Okay. 45.
Awesome. Please tell me what this spell looks like and what you all do after the spell is cast.
So Gemma kind of leans on Bowman for a little bit of support until she can kind of get her legs underneath her. And as she does, she's like drawing the light from corners, so things get a little bit darker in different places, but all of the crystals kind of flare, the ones that weren't completely shattered by whatever the tyrant did. And she kind of sweeps her hand out very shakily and reproduces a scene of carnage and chaos, bodies twisted and trampled underneath each other, people trying to get out of exits and not making it, crystalloids completely devoid of form, just component pieces shattered into places, different groupings at different sections of the, like where the exits would be, and especially a large number of them at the front of the caverns leading towards the exit where the lattice is in place.
Awesome.
And she'll, when she finishes that, she's gonna basically lean back onto, actually she's gonna stumble over and kind of collapse against Ancient Emerald.
She catches you.
Thanks.
And she sort of stutters for a minute. She says, yeah, don't mention it. Just so I know, Andy, are you going to spend the hero point to avoid the exhaustion, or are you going to go exhausted?
I'm gonna go exhausted.
Okay. And Agent Emerald kind of swallows a little bit and looks at all of you and clearly puts on an angry face again, but it seems to be an act.
Oh, your angry face.
And she kind of helps Resonant to her feet, and she says, "We should probably get Berea and get out of here. Where's that fast guy?
Right here.
We should go, right? We should go wherever you took the innocent people."
Okay.
But take the other way out so they don't see like a blur leaving.
Gotcha.
And yeah, just look at Resonant and say, nicely done.
Thanks.
I will fatigue to share the to have the effect others on insubstantial to get them out, but go out a different way, the other side of the mountain.
Awesome. And everybody has a warm, fuzzy feeling that sort of, you can't really explain. It almost feels like you have this sense of connection not only to Resonant, but to one another that feels almost supernaturally reinforced by the magic you poured out. Overdrive, where do you take everyone?
Over to where the innocent people were kept.
From my knowledge, where did you take them?
I assume there's a valley somewhere within my
Yes.
800-mile range, 500-mile range.
100%.
That seemed all nice and peaceful, maybe with some fresh water flowing and yada yada.
Excellent. You bring them into the idyllic Valley of Paradise.
There you go.
Everybody exits the speed wake. And you all find yourselves together with an unconscious Berea and a woozy Resonant. And a sleepy Overdrive who's fatigued now too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute.
Okay, well, I gotta imagine whoever sees what that illusion is, it'll at least make history seem the same.
Yeah.
That was what I was trying for.
I'll admit I was when we were trapped in there, I was kind of thinking back to the last time we were trapped all together in an underground room, and it was a little worrying, but I mean, it seemed to have mostly worked out, although we are still stuck here for the time being.
And Resident will kind of lift her head and she'll look at everyone. She's gonna say, "Thank you. I don't think I could have done that without you guys."
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what was that?
What was what? You mean the illusion?
No, but before that.
I'm not following.
You didn't see the? He just like looks at the others. I don't know. I reached out and there was some sort of energy field or something.
Venturia's sort of looking at you with wide eyes. You felt it too?
Yeah, I heard Seven's voice. I reached out and there was like, I'm not sure what it was, some electromagnetic pulse maybe, or a magic thing, but that doesn't really make sense.
Magic doesn't have to make sense. That's what makes it magic.
He's right, you know.
I felt my connection to the crossroads, and I don't have the soul vault, so I don't know how that was even possible. Looks down at my my golden blue clad form.
It's just abs under there.
That's a whole different set of magic.
Wow.
So we all got touched by some sort of magic thing.
Seems to be what happened.
Like we were the magic thing. At least in my experience.
It's not permanent, is it?
Centuria, your Omega brand hurts a little bit.
Is it like Harry Potter? I'm like,
Yeah, it's a little bit like Harry's scar.
Uh-oh.
if I try to like reach into myself, can I do anything special?
What are you trying to accomplish?
What?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. What should I try and do, guys? Should I try to move something?
You should try to Kamehameha.
Wow.
God.
When you think about reaching into yourself to try to conjure some energy, you do notice, everybody else notices that the brand begins to glow golden white.
Hey. It's never done that
Okay.
before.
Are you okay?
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt while you're focusing on it.
Let me try. Huh. I don't know. I almost want to try to like see if I can like move Davy in any way. Like see if I can turn Davy's head.
Everybody roll a sanity check.
Swear.
Womp.
She snapped Davy's head right off.
No.
When you focus on that, you do feel Davy moving around in your pocket a little bit.
I'll stop focusing.
And he sort of locks up again.
It seems that I have the tiniest bit of magic. Who would have thought?
I wonder if it's LaFonde. There's stories about the crystals themselves being part of the planet, kind of the in tune with the planets, with the dimension's mystical energy. Oh, I don't know if I can think about that right now, though. Kind of tired.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yeah.
just rest.
Yeah, you rest up.
Okay.
Alex, I
Bowman
do
says as
have
he
a
turns
question
and his head.
though. Do I feel like so connected to my brand? Do I feel like negative, like energy in me that makes the magic hurt worse, or like how does that work?
You're not 100% sure.
Okay.
You just feel like there's that potential inside you, and every time you think about it, it starts glowing. If you think about it for too long, it does burn a little bit, but afterwards, it does sort of have that residual, lingering sting.
Got it.
Rocky is going to trundle over and grab a hold of Bowman and Centuria and give them a big hug.
Oh,
Glad you made it.
yep. Thanks.
He sounds like
Bowman
this.
is.
You go somewhere safe?
You ask
Yeah, how you
him-
doing, big guy?
He kind of points over at Overdrive and motions like running on his knuckles.
You wanna go with Overdrive, or you mean Overdrive got you out?
He nods to the second one.
Where are you gonna go now?
He kind of looks at you, and even though he doesn't have eyes, you get the sad puppy dog feeling.
Oh,
Oh, Cat, your voice isn't coming through.
Mumbling anyway. I'm about to bring this rock creature with us.
Yeah, Bowman looks at Centuria, like probably getting the sense of what she's thinking, and I'm not gonna say he's not thinking the same thing.
Centuria just sort of looks at Bowman like,
Like
Can we keep him?
I only have room in my place for one sidekick.
I'm sure we can find a place for him at Freedom Hall. Maybe
Oh,
we can
God,
even teach him English.
He's gonna learn Uno from the Cynthias.
That's the only
Reverse.
English word he'll learn is Uno.
Oh,
In
no.
reverse.
I mean, Daedalus is off planet, right? He can't say no.
I'm just gonna look at Rocky, which apparently is his name now, and I'm gonna say, listen, I'm not gonna say yes to you, but if you happen to follow us around, I mean, we might accidentally take you with us. I don't know.
He nods very slowly like he understands.
freaking love this effing rock.
And he'll sort of sit down with his arms up, and he'll cross them again next to you guys. The other Lafondians who were brought here, they do start to wander out of where they were hiding. Overdrive and Morturia, the little girl, does come over to you guys and says, "Then we are safe. You stopped them.
Now,
Where are we going to go next?"
Do you have like a second base to work with, or another location you can go to? Is there anywhere else that's safe other than just this cave?
There are other camps that we can go to. We will have to stay here until Borea wakes up, and so she can instruct us on where to go.
All right. Well, I mean, you need to give her some time. It's been a rough hour or so.
And the little girl sort of stick close to Overdrive and Mortis. Armand and a couple of the other soldiers will start setting up a temporary camp here. Oh my god, Agaruk. The conversation is, like, you can't get rid of Bolt. Calvin said it's not like he already tried to, and Agaruk said, try a crowbar, because that works on every sidekick.
I mean...
or
Only if-
heroin.
Only if you give it to the supervillain who's your biggest nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
I
you,
don't have a
or you-
nemesis.
or you can just give him some heroin. It's all good.
Don't you have a nemesis? Chasing me down the Alpine peaks after eating a York peppermint patty.
As long as it's not a butterscotch. That's a Hawkeye joke for the people who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But these other soldiers, they begin setting up an ad hoc camp. They'll build a couple of lean-tos here. They'll create a defensive perimeter so you guys can sort of work together to come up with a place that you can rest until you all can plan your next move. Borea will be unconscious for a little bit. Probably the rest of the session, as you guys are sort of resting and taking in the sight. Rocky will follow you all around very closely.
Imagining Resonance just kind of leaning up against something near Borea, just kind of like looking over everything. She's not really doing a whole lot to help anymore.
That's fair.
What about the ones that were affected? Are we able to do anything about those?
Overdrive took them somewhere else close by, but not too close by. There's a very good chance that they're not still in that immediate vicinity. Unless Overdrive took them there and tied them up.
No. But none of them showed any kind of super movement abilities, so wherever they've gone, they haven't gone too far.
No, not too far. Just a wandering horde of crystal zombies.
I mean, I'm not sure what else we can do for them right now.
Nothing I can do at the moment. If we're gonna deal with them, I'm gonna need Borea's help along with Agent Emerald's.
Yeah, well then, rest.
Okay. She'll reach up to grab Dave's hand and give it a squeeze. Thank you.
We're a team. We're family. That's what we do. We're colleagues. Oh, sorry. Wrong character. Oh, sorry. Look how I totally ruined that moment. That was beautiful.
Oh no.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah, I guess Bowman's just gonna take watch if we're camping out.
You didn't have any snipers. I'm rectifying that.
Look at me. I'm the sniper now. Yeah, no, he'll find like whatever high point he can get to and just sort of crouch up there. I guess with the cape of flight billowing in the wind.
Massaging your shoulders.
Yeah. From the ground, it looks like he's just a cool silhouette, but from up above, the cape's like just giving him a massage.
Awesome. I'm checking something in my past conversations with Andy because it's probably important and I didn't write it down anywhere that makes sense, Alex.
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 Look, I'm mad at me too.
Can't wait to talk more with my rock friend. Love that I'm befriending objects.
Oh,
Rock
hey, now you have,
I have a doll and a rock.
yeah, now you got someone to hang out with.
Yay!
I have a little crystal mortis action figure.
That's nice. Maybe him and Davey can hang out together.
Like, what did the
Maybe
Great
it's
Pumpkin
like-
bring you, Charlie Brown? I
We
got
have
a
to
rock.
like catch them all like Pokemon. Get all the special action figures.
Oh, that's why I didn't give her a person name. I gave her a weird name. Okay, I found it.
Right. Okay.
I couldn't remember what Agent Emerald's name was. Because it's not Agent Emerald.
That's
Oh,
her. That's her code name.
Her first name isn't Agent.
Nope.
No,
Her
maybe
last
not.
name is an Emerald.
I would have believed that, actually. I thought that was actually the case.
No, her name is Brilliant Sassbite.
Okay.
I like Agent Emerald better.
Agent Emerald.
Is Rocky's name actually Rock?
Yeah, we haven't asked.
No, we just been
I don't think you have
being
the.
racist, honestly.
I don't think you have the appropriate layers of slate stone and
To say his real name,
yeah.
maybe.
Gemma could speak it.
Gemma is like, his name is. I'm like, oh.
Wow. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know. I can't even right now.
So what's next? I mean,
Gemma, are you gonna
that-
ask?
Yeah, I'll ask the crystalloid what its name is.
Is it George?
His name is Rar Goslin. Is the English version of his name.
Is that
Rar.
like Ryan Gosling?
Kind of. You think he's probably pretty handsome for a rock guy.
Oh. Can I call him Rar for short?
Yeah.
Oh. I love him. This is gonna be
My
bad.
Why do you say that, Cat?
He's got little
An
clothes on.
Alex game.
I've only had RAR for 1 minute, but if anything happens to him.
Yes.
I would murder all of you.
I would
Wow.
trade Rar's life for all of you.
So the tyrant's still out there. I mean, do we need to go hunt him down? I mean, it's your call. It's your home. So
I don't know that we can make any more waves in the timeline. I'm not actually sure if what we did. I don't know what effect it's going to have. History says Berea won against him. Agamemnon fell to her, and she basically ushered in the next era of peace. So I think we have to help Berea get wherever she needs to go. Maybe she can get us to the future so we can deal with my uncle. I think we need sorry, it's hard for me to keep myself up. We need to talk to her and see what their plans were for after this.
she should at least have a few more hands on deck now.
Yeah. At the very least.
Right. So yeah, unless something comes up, Bowman's just gonna like stay on guard.
Excellent. Gemma,
Daria will
Agent...
guard the ground with Rar.
Rawr. Gemma, Agent Emerald is going to try to get some time alone with you.
Okay, well, she's not going anywhere, so.
She kind of comes over to you, and for the first time since you've seen her again, she has this sort of look you used to remember her having when you guys were in school. Less pissy and angry and more playfully competitive.
Mm.
And she kind of sits down next to you, and she says, "How you doing, Gemma?"
I'm still here.
We both are, and that's
Take that as a win.
yeah. We're both still here, and that's your doing. I wanted to say fault, but no, you kept us safe.
It's my fault we're stuck here, though.
Eh, it's magic. Magic's weird.
Yeah.
I've only got the one stone, so I couldn't do what you did today.
I'm not entirely certain how I did what I did.
Do you remember in school we used to Gemma, what kind of treats did you like in school? I'm imagining that you and Brilliance shared something.
I would imagine that there was a
Rock candy.
no. I knew that was where people were going to go, and I wanted to go away from that. There was a
something
similar,
preservable, please.
Yeah. Something like taffy, then.
Okay.
Something that was not ridiculously like sweet, but was something that could be shared. Had a little bit of like almost more of a little bit of like of a sweet and savory type of flavor to it.
Awesome. She does reach into one of her utility pouches and she pulls out some wrapped taffies.
And circus peanuts.
She hands you one.
Circus peanuts. Are you still carrying these around?
Despite my best efforts, I still think about you when I take these out. And I keep part of you with me, Gemma. Before today, I thought that was a hate or jealousy, and it probably was, but
It's okay, Brilliance.
I never got to be you. And you always won. Everything came easy to you.
I don't think you know my life for the last 13 years.
No, I don't. And I was mad at you for going away.
Wasn't my choice.
I get that now. You know, I made a lot of bad choices, and I enabled a lot of bad things to happen at home, and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. We'll get back there. We'll put things right, okay?
After seeing everything you did today, I believe that.
Gotta.
I won't try to kill you when this is all over.
Oh, good. I don't think you would have succeeded, and not because of anything I would have done.
Probably not. No, your blonde friend is grumpy.
She's protective. Couldn't ask for a better set of friends. And she'll reach over and kind of lightly squeeze her forearm. And that includes you.
And you see her faceted eyes tear up a little bit, and she kind of pulls her knees up to her chest, and she just sobs, ugly cries.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop.
Winning us over. Well, winning me over at least.
Not winning me over.
Yeah, I noticed.
That never happens.
She's
like,
faking it.
I'm sorry,
She's
Gemma.
faking it.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I tried to kill you.
I know. It's okay.
We need to save your mom.
Yeah.
And we need to
We'll
stop the
stop
general.
Yeah. And Una. I'll try to make things as right as I can.
I believe in you. And she sort of wipes the tears off of her face, and she throws you a crooked smile and says, "Well, you wore yourself out. You should probably take a nap."
I might if people would leave me to do it.
Whatever you say, Your Majesty. And she gets up and wanders off.
Hey, now. I don't think we're gonna play that game.
And as she wanders off, with Berea resting and the group sort of safe in this encampment, I think that is probably a good place to end this week's episode of Netherwar. So thank you everybody who's been hanging out with us tonight. This one was I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope everybody else did too. It was nice seeing Resonant go through it a little bit instead of everybody else.
Yes, let's make Resonant suffer more.
As always, thank you everybody who's been hanging out here with us tonight. Tomorrow we will be back with City of Destiny, where I will be recovering from Ethan's no good, very bad, horrible day.
Sounds like Ethan has a lot of those.
You know, Ethan is the player character who has been knocked out the most throughout the Emerald Earth Prime, the USP EPCU.
Oh man.
That was extreme.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
There's a lot of letters. I don't know. We need to come up with a name for it. Our tabletop.
No, you got
universe.
it.
That was it.
USP EP TTU.
Yeah. He did get kicked out of his own bed, the Deuce. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Peter.
Peter!
You're here just in time to see us leave. But Paul's here too, so that's fun. Wednesday, we are also doing a super special one-shot where Andy will be GMing for a number of our miscreants, including Kevin and...
Why do I start the miscreant list? Let's kidding.
Because you are a miscreant.
That's totally legit. That's totally legit.
I was say mirror, pot, kettle.
Yep.
Wow. Hey,
Calvin's in that game too, isn't he?
hey,
Yeah.
let's
Oh, I think
leave it to
Calvin
chat
is.
to beat me up. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I
the
am
chat's
indeed.
job.
Alex and Jonesy are the only two people missing out.
It's true. I mean, I'll be there. I just won't be
Yeah.
there.
I will be there in spirit.
I'll be the man behind the curtain, pulling all the levers. And I want to give everybody a chance to say goodbye and plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get on out of here for the evening. Starting with Kevin.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. So I'm not spending money for a miscreant T-shirt. A colleague is where I draw the line. So as Alex already said, I'll be here on Wednesday, which is not a usual thing, but what the hey. So come check that out. Thanks for being with us tonight. Man, you'll never know what crazy stuff's gonna happen next. but it's been a wild ride. Over to you, Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're catching this live or within the next day or so, just a heads up, if you like Mutants and Masterminds and want to play yourselves, Green One I mean is having a huge sale on the store right now, 40% off the PDFs, 30% off the hardback books as part of the holiday sale. And then a bunch of other cool handouts and giveaways and stuff coming up soon. So if you want to play Netherwar yourselves and subjugate your poor players to the idiot box and other adventures, then it's a good chance to go grab them. Over to Kat.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Definitely come watch us on Wednesday. Make Andy's life really hard for 3 hours. That should be fun. I don't really have anything else to plug besides that. So, Andy?
Yep. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight and dealing with me raising and lowering the timbre of my voice at different times. Hopefully everything came across okay. Just trying to get into the tonal voice of Resonant tonight to kind of hopefully convey a little bit more of her emotions this evening. Come join us on Wednesday for my one shot of Things from the Flood, the 90s setting from Tales from the Loop. We're going to be dealing with some interesting super science type of things for our would-be senior class, and it'll be a lot of fun. I hope you will join us and have a good time watching what I've got planned for these fine fellows. Calvin?
All right. I will also be here on Wednesday. I will be part of that game, and I'm also in the. I don't know what's been announced, so I'm hesitant to say what else I'm in. That's always been my thing.
Spoiler alert!
I don't know what you've talked about. I will be here again. So yes, I'll be here on Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday, I'm streaming some video games. Outer Worlds on Thursday, Skyrim on Friday, and new podcast episode is going up on Wednesday. So very, very busy week for me. If you want to hear me 3 times more this week, then come to various places where I'll be, such as here and the Win with Dice channel.
I think Calvin wanted to talk about Crash Pandas, which has not officially been announced, but there was an ad for it in the ad carousel tonight. So on the 15th,
Official announcement.
The official announcement on the 15th, we will be playing a one-shot of Crash Pandas, which is a game about drag racing raccoons building drag cars out of junk, which is going to be great.
Yes.
So yeah, on the 8th we have, or on the 1st we have Andy's Things from the Flood game. On the 8th we have our the season finale for Monster of the Week, and then on the 15th we will have Crash Pandas. I just said it. So lots of fun one-shots here through November and December, and we're considering doing some more one-shots in the future. If that's something you guys would be interested in, please let us know. I know we need to finish Suicide Squad and we need to finish Camp Clearwater. I'm just scared of Brian bringing another onion on stream.
Is Brian coming back for that? Did he die?
He did die, but there is an NPC left over that he could play.
Well, that NPC shouldn't have an onion, right?
Probably not.
Unless the
I'm
NPC
just not
is
gonna buy any
possessed.
onions at the grocery
Yes.
store.
The
Don't take
NPC
the
is choosing that.
chance.
He doesn't have a choice.
Awesome. Again, we'll see you all here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for hanging out with us, and good night.